Purposes, objectives, and significance of financial analysis. Now, financial statements are used by various interested groups for various purposes. Various interested groups means we are having two kinds of users, external and internals. Now, they will use this financial statement according to their need, according to various purposes. The financial analysis serves the following purposes and brings out the significance of such analysis. Means down we are having some purposes and its significance. First is assessing the earning capacity or profitability. Earning capacity means how much earning can be done by the particular enterprise or company, or we can say the ability to earn profit in a particular period. Now, on the basis of this financial analysis, earning capacity or profitability of an enterprise can be assessed. Beside this, that enterprise can do forecasting also, and that all the external users of this financial statements, they will be interested in this. Why? Because these investors and potential investors, they can easily assess or analyze the earning capacity and forecast. Second is assessing the managerial efficiency. This financial statement analysis helps to identify the areas where the particular managers have been efficient and the areas where they have been inefficient. Means related to managers, they can easily identify that their efficiency, means when and where they were efficient, and the place or the areas where they were inefficient. Now understand with the help of example. By using this financial ratios, it is possible to analyze relative proportion of production, administration, and marketing expenses. Now here the favorable or unfavorable variation can be also identified, and after identifying it, its reason can be ascertained to pinpoint. Pinpoint means to identify the managerial efficiency or inefficiency. Third is assessing the short term and long term solvency of the enterprise. Meaning of solvency, that the state or the condition in which they are able to pay their debts. The two types of solvencies we are having, short term and long term. Both can be easily assessed on the basis of financial statement analysis. Now here two types of users we are having, internal and external. And among external we are having many parties. First we will understand about the creditors and suppliers. Here creditors and suppliers, they will be interested to know the short term solvency or liquidity of the enterprise, which is its ability to meet short term liabilities. Whereas the debenture holders and the lenders, they will be interested only to know the long term and short term solvency of the enterprise. And after that, after assessing, they will be able to understand whether that particular company or that enterprise, they are able to repay, means pay back the principal amount and the interest thereon, means which the principal amount they have taken as credit and that interest which is thereon, both will be assessed easily. Next we are having inter-firm comparison. Now with the help of this financial analysis, inter-firm comparison can be easily done. Now it helps an enterprise to assess its own performance as well as that of others. Means here comparison can be done between that particular company and enterprise with the another company or enterprise. Now if any mergers are there or acquisition are to be considered. Mergers means combination of two organization into one, and acquisition means the action of obtaining something, or you can say at the time of acquiring any new business or company. Next is forecasting and preparing budgets. Now, forecasting means to see the past things and to take understand or forecast for the future. Now, as past financial statements analyze helps in assessing developments in future. Now, by seeing the past means before previous financial statements, one can easily assess the developments in the future, especially next year. Now let's take one example. If we're taking one investment here, now it is possible to forecast the next year profit on the basis of that particular investment earning capacity. If it is that investment is earning good, means definitely it will give profit in the next year. If that particular investment is not able to earn good profit there, that means it is not going to give good result in the future. Any analysis thus helps in forecasting and preparing the budgets. Now, any kind of analysis means any analysis which has been done that will always help an enterprise or company to forecast and to prepare the budgets. Explainable and understandable. All financial analysis help the users, both the external user and internal user of the financial statement, to understand the complicated matters in a simplified manner. Now, what will happen if that internal user will use that financial statements or the data? They will not find any kind of difficulty. But when that data will be used or seen by the external user, then there will be a problem of understandability. So here, this analysis helps the user to understand the complicated matters in a very simplified or simple manner. This financial data can be made more comprehensive. Comprehensive means including or dealing with all aspects of any item or thing. Now, this financial data can be made more comprehensive with the help of charts, diagrams, graphs, and with the help of that can be easily explained and understood. Means if any analysis it is having any chart, graph and diagram, then it will be easy to explain that particular data, and it will be also easy to understand by that any users.